Hello guys, and welcome back to the POTS Perspective. I know it's been a while since I last posted. I want to start by saying thank you for your patience. There is a reason for the break. It was kind of everything happened at once: finals, stress, and then getting sick with the flu, or some kind of stomach flu. Honestly, I'm still not even fully sure what it was, but it completely knocked me out. So today, I want to talk about that experience. Getting sick on top of having POTS, how the flu symptoms stacked on top of my POTS symptoms, how my flares changed and felt different, what recovery has been like, and just everything that comes with it. Dehydration, heart rate changes, exhaustion, all of it. If you have POTS or any kind of chronic illness, you already know that getting sick isn't just getting sick. It's like your body is already working overtime and then you throw something else into the mix. So, with this being said, let's get into it. So for me, the biggest fear when I started to get sick was dehydration. Because with POTS, as many of you know, hydration and electrolytes are everything. If I don't get enough water and salt on a normal day, I feel awful. So once I started throwing up, that fear really kicked in. At first, it was actually hard to tell what was happening. On a normal day with POTS, I usually feel achy, dizzy, and fatigued. So in the beginning, I couldn't tell if it was just a bad POTS day or if I was actually getting sick. I tried taking salt like I normally would, but it wasn't working. And that's when I knew something was off. That night, I started to feel extremely achy and dizzy. And then, I threw up. And that's when it really hit me like, okay, this is not just POTS, something else is going on here. What made everything worse was the timing. So this happened on a Tuesday night, and that Saturday I was scheduled to help out at a Nutcracker show. If you ever worked a production like that, you know it's no joke. It's basically an 8 a.m. to an 8 p.m. day. You're there all day for rehearsals, run-throughs, and then the actual shows. Sometimes more than once. So while I was actively sick, I was already panicking about Saturday. I kept thinking, there's no way I'm able to do this. I tried to focus on getting better, but I kept throwing up, and I'll be honest, I made a mistake. One night, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I felt extremely thirsty, and I felt better. So I chugged water, and that did not go well, as you can imagine. My stomach was not ready for all of that, and I threw it right back up. It was awful, and honestly, kind of a learning moment. I learned that my body needs slow hydration and not to just chug down water, especially when my stomach feels like that. By Thursday or Wednesday, I'm still kind of not sure because the days all just kind of collided. I didn't throw up, but I was still dehydrated. But by Friday, it was the first day that I was actually able to get up, walk around, and feel somewhat human again. The biggest issue at this point was my stomach. I was still running to the bathroom constantly, but yogurt with probiotics honestly helped so much. It helped calm my stomach down and made things a little more manageable. So then, Saturday comes. I woke up exhausted. Not just tired, but that deep, full body exhaustion that you get after being sick all week. And I had an internal debate. Do I rest or do I push through? Honestly, I did not have a choice. I had people counting on me, so I decided to push through. Looking back at it now, it may have not been the best decision, but still, I feel like I had to do it. The day started off okay. The first show went fine. I felt like, okay, maybe I can actually do this, right? But by the time rehearsals for the evening show started around 7, I started to go downhill fast. I remember telling myself, why do I feel so bad? Why do I feel so tired? I don't feel sick anymore, I just feel tired. But then I went to the bathroom and got my period. If you have POTS and you menstruate, you probably already know where this is going. Periods can make POTS symptoms so much worse. You often need more salt, more rest, and more patience with your body. But thankfully, I was prepared. I had my little fanny pack with everything. My meds, salt pills, Tums, cool packs, hot packs, my POTS awareness card, water, and element. That all helped for a while. But by the actual 7 o'clock show, I can feel myself spiraling. I was chronically tired, achy, I had a headache, I was hungry, but my stomach was still sore. Only thing I could really handle was bread and yogurt. One thing that truly saved me that night was support. If you don't know what a quick changer is, it's someone who helps change performers in under a minute during a production. It's fast and intense. I had to do 3 or 4 quick changes, but I wasn't alone. I had someone working with me for one change, and then for another change we even had 3 people. That extra help made all the difference. It's the reason I was able to make it through to the end. Now I want to talk about what actually helped me during this sickness and what didn't. And just to say really quickly before I get into this, everything I'm sharing is based on my personal experience. I'm not a doctor, and everyone's body is different. So always consult with your doctor or care team before trying anything new, especially when it comes to medications, salt, hydration, or diet changes. So what helped me was yogurt with probiotics, seriously a lifesaver for my stomach. Drinking electrolytes and using salt pills, having essentials ready so I didn't have to think when I felt awful. And this was a really big one for me, ice pops before bed. This was huge. It helped me hydrate overnight without overwhelming my stomach. What surprised me the most was honestly that I made it through Saturday at all. I remember lying in bed earlier the week thinking there's absolutely no way. But the worst part of being sick, for me, was my heart rate. Every time I threw up, my heart would race uncontrollably, and I felt like it was beating out of my chest. Then my head would start to pound, and it was scary and exhausting. And the brat diet also helped. So like foods like bananas, white rice, applesauce, toast, basically bland foods that are low in fiber and easy on the stomach. Toast especially helped when I was actually able to eat something solid. Now here's the part I really want people to hear. Even though I did make it through Saturday, I do not recommend it because I'm still not fully recovered. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm still exhausted, I still feel achy, and I still get headaches, I still have a cough and a sore throat. And this happened over a week ago. I truly believe that I should have rested instead of pushing through. And if I can give any advice in this, if you feel run down, stop. The reason why I feel like I got sick in the first place was because I ignored the signs. I had finals, I was stressed, I was getting headaches and just taking medicine. If I felt lightheaded, I rested for a minute and then kept going, when I should have stopped completely. I've been diagnosed with POTS for almost 2 years now, and I still struggle with listening to my body. But chronic illness doesn't mean you stop learning. New things come up all the time, especially POTS. There's no right time to get sick either. It was hard to watch everyone else bounce back quickly while you're still recovering weeks later. Because I forgot to mention, my sister got sick a day after me, but she recovered a day before me, like a day or 2 before me. And that is the reality of living with this condition or any condition like this. This experience really shifted my mindset, and I realized I needed to slow down. I needed to listen to my body and give myself grace. I also realized that calming my nervous system through things like yoga is something I cannot skip, especially when I'm sick. I can even just do one in my bed. I know they have yogas that you can just do in your bed and just focus on your breathing. And I should have done that, and I didn't, and I really regret it. Because I usually do yoga when I'm sick with anything. And I usually am better and more balanced. So this time I didn't do it, and I was totally unbalanced, and it made everything all crazy. So if you're listening to this while you're sick, recovering, or feeling frustrated with your body, you're not alone. Healing looks different for everyone, and rest is not failure. Thank you so much for listening to the POTS Perspective. I really appreciate every single one of you who come back and listen, especially during times when I need to slow down. And before I go, I do have a little surprise for you guys. I'm currently working on opening an Etsy shop for all chronic illnesses, not just POTS. Like lupus, obviously our POTS, just autoimmune, jewelry in general. I'm gonna start off slow, but hopefully it will pick up in the near future. So make sure you're following my Instagram so you don't miss it. Take care of yourselves, listen to your body, and I'll talk to you soon.